Hello, 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 beautiful people. How's everybody doing today? We live in interesting times, as they say. I did not sleep well last night. As I was trying to go to sleep, uh, breaking news kept coming out about what's going on with the selection process that's going to happen in November. Oh, wow. Let's see here. But I'm not here to talk about politics today. I'm here to Yeah, I'm recording this for myself. No, I'm here to give you an outlook on your astrological signs for the week. Hello, Colleen. Nice to see you there in the chat. So before I start, give some people some time to come on, join me live. Crazy goings on here in my place last night. So I'm watching this movie called Nope, Nope. It's about this African American family who live on this ranch, and this alien entity that hides in the clouds is like some kind of predator that was eating horses and eating people and stuff, and uh, and they called it a UAP, you know, and every time it would appear just before it ate somebody or did something, the power would go out. So I'm watching this movie and I was really into it. I mean, I was literally like on the edge of my seat because it was scary and exciting. And then suddenly my power goes out, just like was in the movie, right? And it was pitch black. Finally, I got my phone and I went outside to investigate, see who else had power out. And literally nobody else around me had their power go out. It was only my house. So I had my wife call the power company and they say, there's nothing wrong with the grid in your area. Check your breaker box. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for being there. Uh, and this had happened once before during a storm. There was like a lightning struck somewhere and caused my breaker to go off. And I thought, okay, yeah, that must be it. Simple solution, right? So I go and check the breaker. Nope, it hadn't switched off. Have my wife call the power company back, and finally, after 40 minutes, the power came back on. And this is I was doing a live stream on this, and so just at the end of it, I say, you know what? Let me go out and look up and see if I can see anything. And this is the rainy season, and usually it's really cloudy, but this night there were just very thin, high clouds in the sky. But I swear to you, I'm pretty sure I could make out a triangle embedded up in those clouds. So I was definitely getting a message there. And I am going to do this astrology reading for you guys for this week. And I wanted to up my game for this a little bit. So I went and I found an astrologer who did a reading for this week. And I'm going to use information I got from him. And I want to give him credit for it. So I put his a link to his channel in this video, his video on this full moon for this week in the description. Go and check that out. He's very succinct. I mean, he talks for a while about the moon and stuff. Oh yeah, I got to mention that about the moon. And then he gives very quick readings, astrology readings for each sign. And he does it very quickly, very succinctly, and I thought it was pretty good. So I'm going to give you like what he said, and then I'm going to pull cards on. Get my cards out. Okay, so and before I do that, somebody pointed out during my show with Elisa, make sure I say her name right. I got in trouble last week for not, and so well, yeah, so right, the moon has a very big influence over astrology, right? And for thousands of years, we thought it was this actual orb in the sky. Now we're learning that it's not that, but still we have these influences that we attribute to the moon. Now, Honey has explained how this was done by the Anunnaki to steal our positive love and energy that we would normally give to the earth and give it to the moon. And Honey gave me an audio clip to explain this. So I'm going to play this first before I go. Okay, so it's a full moon right now, and full moons really affect me. Which when I guess when I'm saying that, I'm saying that the Earth's energy, when it's at its full, because I guess that's the cycles, the 28-day cycle. I guess that the Earth is feeding me this energy. But anyways, I want to play what Honey says about it. Let's see, where can I find it? Hold on just a second. I got it on my desktop here. Okay. Share screen. Edit. Yeah, this should be it. Let me try this again.
So we have two moons,
Let me try this again. Oop.
and one of them we don't see. And there may be others, actually, but
I need to.
we don't want to convolute. So we have two moons. One of them we don't see. And there may be others.
Try this again.
Well, so we have two moons. One of them we don't see. There may be others.
Stop. Try this again.
Well, so we have two moons. One of them there may be others.
Okay.
So we have two moons, and one of them we don't see. And there may be others, actually, but we don't want to convolute all that. So there is a moon that we see every night, or most nights, and it is a luminary. So long ago, and this is recorded, the indigenous people said that there was no moon. So that moon was hung in the sky. So things like songs like Paper Moon and all those things, that is disclosure about the moon. The moon is a luminary. It's made of plasma and it isn't round either. So the purpose of the moon was to give a bit of light, because it has its own light, to this area that we are on and on Earth. It was also created to be a map. It's disclosure on its own. It's a map of a much larger portion of Earth. So the moon was also used to basically take the energetic love that we were giving to Earth and give it to the moon. So all those cycles that the moon is doing are actually Earth cycles. And we basically gave that energy to the moon instead. And that was a Anunnaki thing. So I don't think they created that moon, but I think that they were in on it. So they had a part in it. And it was to basically confuse humanity. So when you think of the moon, those are the Earth cycles. And you want to give that love and attention to the Earth. Because the Earth is the one that's actually supporting us here. But everything is wrapped around the moon, the cards that you're going to use. So just remember that that's really the Earth, and that the Earth deserves that attention. So that's how I would think about it. And that's what came in from my higher self. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Bye.
Okay, thank you for that, honey. I appreciate that. So when we're doing astrology and we talk about the effects of the moon, what we're really talking about is the effects of the earth. And as she said, the moon is also a reflection of our greater earth. So in a way, don't feel too bad about it, because whatever energy you're giving to the moon is being reflected back as well, right? Because it's like a mirror. Okay, so let's get back to this astrology reading. According to the astrologer that I listened to last night, I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. It's in the description. He said that this Capricorn moon is about our work, career, and how we earn money in this life. And he said that would be a really good time for people who, if you're looking to um, break out of being an employee and becoming an entrepreneur, there's a lot of people who now is the time for you to do that. Maybe you have skills or talents that you haven't been using to earn a living, and now is a good time for you to do it. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm going to start with Aries, of course, the first sign of the year. And so over here, for Aries, this week and this full moon period, maybe I guess this month, you're looking for a way to make your work more fun, more enjoyable. Uh, so I'm gonna pull some cards here for you. Look for advice on this. Just a second, I need to check something over here. Give me just a second, guys. Nope, that's not the one. All right, let's see here. All right, so the first card is about this. I should have prepared this before. There's underlying influence. Bear with me, folks. I'm still learning this how to do astrology readings. It's something new to me. I'm branching out by doing this. Select. Okay, here it is, the way forward. Situation, challenge, advice, and outcome. Situation, challenge, advice, outcome. All right, so for Aries, this is you need to find a way to bring more joy and have fun at work. Okay, that's what I'm looking at right now for you guys. Look, it's 1:45. Let's see. We can tilt the camera down, give you a view of the cards. Say hi to Sandy. She's been going nuts lately. Sandy? There we go. Let sleeping dogs lie. Okay, so this first one is the way to look at your situation at work, having fun. Okay, so that's the Six of Pentacles. This next position is the challenge. And like I said, how to bring fun into your life, renew or fun into work, and that is renewal. Here's your advice. And this is the outcome. Okay, so how can you bring bring joy and fun into your life? So don't worry about the details. That's what I'm getting here. Um, and renewals. You have to find a way of renewing your joy for work. It's important that you have a balance of work and play. Okay. Um, so are you taking enough time off? Are you finding things to outside of work to bring you joy? But mostly, don't sweat the small things at work that are bugging you. Maybe your other employees, your boss getting on you. Because, and this is what I love, the outcome. This is the outcome. The Queen of Cups. Sovereignty is coming. We've been talking about this. We're all going to be free soon to not be slaves to this system anymore. And this is like waking up every morning. I got to go to work. And let's see here. Renew. You have to renew your love for what you do. And if you're not doing it, if you can't do that, then maybe it's time for you to start your own business or become an entrepreneur, or just wait a few months till we all get our straw man accounts, and then you won't have to do it anymore. Okay, so I'm going to put these on the bottom. All right, so Aries, you've been working too much. You need to renew your love for what you do, or find a new way to enjoy your work. All right. Now, Taurus, the energy for you this full moon is how can you turn your passion into a career? Okay. And this is something that a lot of people are starting to do right now. They're taking something, some talent or some passion they have. Uh, for example, Serena is making soaps, and that's her passion, and she puts her love and healing energy into the soap, and hopefully one day she's going to be able to make a living doing that. That's just something that popped into my mind. So for Taurus, how can you turn your passion into a career, right? Okay. So the situation is maybe you're bored with your work that you whatever you're doing now. And the challenge. The challenge for you is actually taking that first step into the wilderness, into the unknown. Advice is, well, this is going to sound crazy, and there's the actual outcome. So the advice is just quit your job, resign, resignation, uh, obviously, or if you have a 3D job that you're just bored with, and you have no more love or interest in it. The challenge for you is to actually walk away from that job because you don't know what the future holds. You know, as in this Eight of Cups here, he's walking off into the wilderness in search of his passion, but it's a little bit scary. It's late at night. The full moon shining there too. And then your advice is you just have to pull the trigger and walk up to your boss and say, I quit. Because the outcome that will lead you to this transformation. It'll give you the space and the the freedom to make this transformation, to take something that is a passion of yours, whether it's writing, singing, making videos, doing tarot, dowsing, whatever it is you do, you are passionate about, and making that with your career. Okay, and this reminds me of when I walked into my job, and well, I'm not going to go into that story. It's a long story. But I've done that a few times where I just said, you know what, I can't take this anymore. I had nothing prepared, no job to go to, but I just said, I just can't do this anymore. And I said goodbye. And things always worked out for me. I never ended up homeless or starving for too long. I mean, homeless never, starving a little bit, but not too long. And I didn't die from it, so it didn't kill me. Okay, Gemini, the spotlight's on you this week. Um, if you're a social media person or you've been thinking about doing social media, this is the week to do it. So, what advice can the cards give you for how to do that? All right, Gemini. Wow, and sure enough, this is focus from the spirit realm on you. All right, that's interesting. It's so funny because I have literally written down here, spotlights on you. And this is the situation, the spotlight's on you. That's interesting how that came up. Okay, now this next position, this is the challenge. The challenge is being able to handle the attention and people celebrating you. Maybe you're shy, maybe you're very humble and you don't like to get a lot of attention. That's your challenge. You have to be willing to accept the attention of others, people celebrating you for being you. Okay. And your advice for overcoming this is stop beating yourself up. Okay. Stop that negative talk that says, I'm not good enough. Nobody will love me if I do this, or nobody will watch me if I do this. That is your own negative feelings against yourself. Okay. So you need to stop working against yourself because here's the outcome. Uh, you can turn everything around. This you could get really lucky now too. Like something like what happened with me when I went from 150 subscribers and woke up after Janine talked about me for 3 minutes on her channel. Woke up and I had 2,500 brand new subscribers. Something like that will happen to you, but you have to put yourself out there and you have to stop telling yourself that you're not good enough, that nobody's going to want to listen to you, because there are a lot of people out there who are ready to celebrate you. Okay, Geminis? All right. That one had a good energy to it. All right, next is Cancer. And Cancer is you're on the same wavelength as Taurus right now. So it's the same situation for you. How to turn your passion into a career. Okay. And I want to check something here because I heard a message. I want to make sure. Okay. No, we're clear. Okay. And okay. Yeah. So once again, Cancer, how to turn your passion into a career. Right. Oh, let's see. This is this is the situation, the challenge, advice, outcome. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So situation. So you might be ending a job right now or ending a career. Maybe you're getting ready to retire. So you have a lot of free time on your hands. You're single. The kids are out of the house. Not necessarily single, but you're on your own. You have this freedom, and maybe you even have money saved already. Um, and your advice is the king of wands here. So your advice is to take some of that money that you have saved up and help people who are suffering right now. There are people out there right now. So this is taking your passion and making it into a career. So not so much a career. I feel like this is for people who've already retired and they have some savings, and you can take that and you can make other people's life happier. So paying it forward type of things, sharing, spreading the love, and there's people out there who are lacking in in food and maybe paying the bills and things like that, and you could help them. And this is something that would bring you great joy and satisfaction. If you're this person who has this ability to do this, then now would be a good time to do it. Okay. So spreading joy and love by helping others that are less fortunate than you. Okay, that's for the Cancers. Next is Leo. Okay, Leos, it's time for you to take a break. You work too much, you're working too hard, and you need to reward yourself. And it's time for you to do something that you've always wanted to do, like a bucket list sort of thing. Um, so yours isn't about work so much as it is taking a break from work and treating yourself. So let's see what the advice is for doing that. Okay. Situation, challenge, advice, and outcome. Okay, Leo. Wow, this is a great card for Leo. She just reminds me of that energy. My sister's a Leo, that's why. This Empress reminds me of my sister. Okay, so the situation is, Leo, reward yourself. You're always waiting for the, oh, I didn't show you the cards. Sorry. So, Seven of Pentacles. The situation is, you're always saying to yourself, it's not ready yet. Now's not the time. I still have to do this first before I can do something, this something, whatever it is that I want to do. Um, so with that kind of uh, mindset, you're never going to accomplish the things that are on your bucket list. The challenge for you is you have responsibilities that need to be met. Maybe your family responsibilities, maybe you own a business or something like that, and you don't feel that you can step away. Your advice is start with the first step. Start planning now for this thing that it is that you've always wanted to do that you've never done. Um, if you keep putting it off, it's never going to happen. Take the first step to whatever that is. Sit down, write a list, make a goal for yourself. Uh, and the outcome is so. If you do this, then it's going to uh, pay you back in dividends in 10 times what you put into it. Not necessarily financially, but in the experience that you have, um, the sensations that you'll experience from this. Uh, Going and having this, doing this bucket list thing will give you memories and an experience that will last you a lifetime. Okay. All right. So that was Leo. I just want to take a moment here to look at the chat. Hi, State of Bliss. Yeah, the moon is like you said, there's more than one moon. So there's this plasma field that's like an illusion, and then there's the spaceship moon there as well. Okay, so I don't see anything relevant in the chat, and I'm going to move on to Virgo. Okay, so he said, Virgos, you seem to be clear on what you want to do, and now is a breakthrough opportunity for you, and you could take this idea, this inspiration you have, and use it to create extra income for yourself or a new source of income for yourself. Whatever that new like idea that you have, that you've been mulling on and you haven't acted on yet, that could reward you by bringing new resource, a new way to bring income into your life, or more income into your life. Okay, so this is for Virgo, right? Breakthrough opportunity. The time is right now for you to have a breakthrough opportunity with something. Let's see if I can help you with that. Oh yeah, Emperor. Starting a new business or something. And it's the situation or the challenge. Finding investment into this idea that you have. That's your challenge. Advice. You need to start the planning for this now. Um, there, in order to implement this idea you have and find the backing that you need for it, you have to put a lot of effort into planning it. Okay. And then the outcome is you're going to find the funding. Here we have the pentacles where you're looking for the funding or the investors into your idea. And then you're going to bring together a team that's going to help you bring into fruition this new company, business, product, whatever it is that you have an idea for. Okay. But now the iron is hot and time for you to strike. Okay. So good luck on that. Whoever is the Virgo that was for, good luck on that. Okay, the next one is my sign, the Libra. Um, and it's funny because he nailed me perfectly for this week because I've been pretty much burning the candle at both ends. I've been getting up early to do videos. I've been working on editing during the day. Then I've been getting up late at night when breaking news happens to make videos. And it just feels like I've been working from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed because there's always something going on. I'm getting emails and it just seems like I'm always on the clock. And so I had planned this week to put everything down and take a break. So he nailed me. He says that I need some escapism and to take a break. And I agree with him on this one. So this is for you Libras out there. What's the best way for you to disconnect and recharge our batteries as Libras? Okay. Detachment. This is detachment. The situation. It's time for some detachment and look here. And the challenge. Uh, the challenge. This is like travel, getting away from the house, and this is the challenge. For me, this is a challenge because I really don't want to leave my pets alone for any long period of time. And advice is, oh, this is interesting. Let go of any pain that you feel from people who've hurt you. And this just happened to me this morning. I don't want to go into it too much, but real quick, I'm not going to go into much details, but I woke up to an angry email from someone who bought me one coffee, and their question was very long, and then at the end of it, it was a very confusing question, but I read the question for Honey, and she answered it to the best of her ability. But this person was very angry at me because the way I read the question and that she said I was rude. And if I ever come across as rude, It's not intentional. If I have trouble reading your question, my eyes are not good and I'm dyslexic. So if I make mistakes and I get the name wrong, or if I get something wrong in the question, just, get in the live chat, get Stacy's attention. She'll send me a message telling me where I made the mistake or that I missed your question, and I'll try to give you satisfaction. But she was very harsh on me, and to be honest with you, it really put me in a negative energy state when I woke up this morning. I had to talk to Stacy and Cherie to kind of get myself back into a higher vibration so I could come on here and do this for you. And so I have to let that go because that's just going to eat away at me and detach from those types of things, from the negativity of others. If people throw slings and shoots their slings and arrows at you, let it just roll off your back. And that's what I was able to do. Um, because here's the outcome, Libras. We manifest our own reality. And if you're like me, you're getting pretty good at that. So that's why it's really important to let go of any negative feelings that you may have, because if you focus on that, that's what you're going to bring in. Okay, Libras? So take a break, turn off the phones for a while, which is what I plan on doing. And I have to do that because it's like I'm trying to do something and my phone just sucks me into it again. So turn off, tune out, drop out, tune in. How's that saying go? Libras. Okay, now Scorpios. You have a problem that needs to be solved. Relief, recognition. Oh, okay. So it looks like you're about to be getting a raise or promotion at work, or recognition for a job well done, Scorpios. This is for you. So let's see what kind of advice we can get for you to maybe help bring this along faster, or to make sure that you get this promotion, raise, or recognition that you deserve at work. Okay? Once again, this is for Scorpios. Okay, situation. Yeah, you're feeling like you're not getting recognized. You're working hard and nobody's um, giving you a pat on the back that you deserve. The challenge, and this is the full moon, right? And the challenge is the moon, and maybe you're keeping things in too much. Your advice is to um, recognize yourself for the powerful person that you are, for your sovereignty, for your the nobility that is inside of you. And let me see, what was that? That was advice. And also letting your inner light shine. Uh, you know that you have this integrity, this authenticity about you that maybe you've been hiding. Okay, and you need to let that shine through. And then the outcome for you is I would say that this is a financial reward for this recognition. What you haven't been getting here with the five is now going to be coming as the outcome. So you will be getting rewards for your hard work, ingenuity, and loyal service to your work. Okay. Um, all right. Now Scorpio. Next is Sagittarius. Okay. New experiences and being in the moment. That was what he said. So, how can you read that again? Sagittarius. New experiences and learning to be in the moment. How can you better do that? New experiences. So maybe you've gotten into a rut. Um, if you, well, let me pull the cards first. And I keep getting messages or alerts. Let me make sure I'm okay. No way. Stacy Marr told me that Elisa's birthday is October 20th. That's my birthday. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, thank you for that message there, Stacy. Elisa, if you're watching, I appreciate you, and I'm sorry I got your name wrong probably many times during our last meeting. You know, it's my somebody said it's my dyslexia. It's not so much my dyslexia as it is my ADD because Elisa's 3 syllables. It's so long to say. So I guess my brain was shortening it down to Elise. And I apologize, Elisa. I'm gonna like run your name through my head over and over again before our next meeting so that I get it right next time. Okay, that was the other thing that that person who was yelling at me through email was mad at me about because I evidently her name was Debbie and I called her Donna. Sorry, I'm really bad with names too. Okay, I just always been that way. All right, where are we? We did Sagittarius. Did I do Sagittarius yet? New experiences, being in the now. I don't think I did. Did I? Did I? Let's see. Hi, Elisa. I see you in the chat now. All right. Um, I'm gonna wait for you guys to confirm. I forgot. Did I do Sagittarius yet? No. Okay, so I forgot. I'm gonna wait for somebody to tell me if I did Sagittarius or not. I can't remember. How long is the delay on this? I'm waiting. Elaine says no. Okay. Thank you, Elaine. So this is Sagittarius and uh, right. I was going to say new experiences. Right? Maybe you're bored at work, and how can you make it new again, or make it passion and challenge the challenge, advice, perseverance, and outcome is Ten of Pentacles. Okay, the situation. This is for Sagittarius. The situation is um, you have a lot of passion for your work, right? The devil. And don't be afraid of the devil, people. It's not always something evil. But in this case, it's about breaking free of limiting beliefs. Okay. If you and this astrologer said being in the now. So you're looking at the clock too much. You're counting the minutes. Um, you're uh, you have limiting beliefs about how you spend your time, what you can do. Your advice is perseverance. And just a second here, folks. Let me get some more information on this card. 11. No, sorry. 9 of Wands. Perseverance. Perseverance. So these limiting beliefs, and you're like a dog with a bone that has some kind of belief in something that's keeping you from achieving greater wealth. Some limiting belief that you have that you're doggedly holding on to, right? So it's something you're passionate about, and that's why you have this tenacious hold on it. But this is preventing you from increasing your wealth and giving you a more stable home environment. All right. So cut out those limiting beliefs. Um, they can hold us back from achieving greatness. Okay, who was that? That was Sagittarius, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Now's the time for you to strike out on your own. Become independent. Uh, go at your own and taking chances. Okay, which is a big thing for a lot of people right now. Everybody's afraid to take that leap into the unknown. And I know I've been told that people say I've tried it and I failed. I've tried it and I failed. Well, keep trying because one of these times you're going to get it right. But this is for Capricorn. Your full moon and this is your full moon. And this full moon is about finding financial freedom through independence, entrepreneurism. Okay, so Capricorn, this is for you. And this is your full moon. So this is more powerful for you than it is for everybody else. Okay. That is something you're passionate. Look at that. We have 2 cups. Now, isn't that interesting? This is another type of resignation card. Like we got the 10 of Swords in the same exact place. That it's time to put down everything you're doing now and start something new and something that you're passionate about. And this is, look at another cup. So this is like, think about like the grandma who cooks these amazing pies for her family and everybody loves them. And if she were to take these pies and start selling them, then you would be surprised at how quickly you could start a whole new business from this. And I'm just using that as an example. Something that you love doing, whether it's singing, writing poetry, um, I don't know, something very creative, art, painting, drawing. Um, but you're going to have to put down other responsibilities that you have in order to do this. Okay, but this is your full moon, so it's time to take this passion you have for creating something, and start a new business for it. May not make you a lot of money, but that's not why you're doing it. You're doing it to make others happy, to surprise others with this creation that comes from your heart. Okay. And I hope that helps you. And next we go to Aquarius. Okay. So for Aquarius, what did he say? Focus on the details. Manage life, transportation, and let's see. Manage your life, your transportation, and what is this? Time management. So, for example, he was saying like, how do you get to work? Is there any way that you can shorten the time that it takes you to work so you spend less time in your car or something like that? Or maybe carpooling with somebody. So then you can have somebody to talk to. I'm not sure, but let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. So let me look at this again. This is Aquarius. Focus on details. Better life management, like managing your time, and efficient transportation. Okay. Go and have a listen to what the astrologer said. I put his the link to his video where I got this information in the description. Okay, so the situation is the High Priestess. You have to listen to that small, still voice. It's giving you inspiration. Ace of Wands is inspiration. Just a minute, guys. We're back to cards. Okay, so this is yeah, the challenge. The challenge is hearing that voice, the small, still voice that is coming from your higher self. You have to tune in and actually hear what it's trying to tell you. That's the challenge that you have. This is inspiration, and yeah. Okay, and your advice is being able to. hmm, Okay, well, yeah, no, there was something about transportation. Um, Maybe you need to swap vehicles that you're driving. You see, this guy has a beautiful war horse that is fast and powerful. So maybe you need a faster car. I don't know, but I think it has something to do with the vehicle that you use to get to work. Like I was going to say, if you have a motorcycle, you should ride that. But knowing my demographic, I don't think many of you have a motorcycle. But if you do, if you're an Aquarius and you have a motorcycle and you've been thinking about getting on it to get to work faster, to get through traffic faster, then you can do that. The outcome is strategies. And for you Aquarius people, you're very much about the details. So, and I said this was about time management. So it's really important that you have like a calendar and you plan things out meticulously so that you can get the most out of your day that you possibly can. Okay. All right. And then our last one is, and I'm going to end it after this. I'm not going to be taking any questions for the cards. I'll check my coffees, make sure I haven't got any there. I don't see any super chats. Um, because I did not sleep well last night. The dogs woke me up barking again. There's a bitchin' heat down the street, and it's because people in Thailand don't fix their dogs. And then this big male dog comes over in the middle of the night. Today it was 5 o'clock in the morning, and they all start barking. Then my dog starts barking. It's been a pain. It's been a pain. So I'm going to end this with this is Pisces. You need to reduce financial pressures. Maybe find a side gig, sell old stuff, um, monetize a talent. Okay, so it looks like Pisces, you're in a bit of a money crunch. You have to figure out a way to bring in more money. Okay, this could mean getting another job, or selling something that you're holding on to that really doesn't serve you anymore. Something like that. Let's take a look see what the cards have to say. How can you increase your revenue? Okay, Chariot, situation, advice. Okay, so she has something to sell. So it looks like you're already working as hard as you can. And I don't think um, it's not in the cards for you to go out and get another job. But one of the things he mentioned was selling something that something that's been sitting in your closet. It's valuable. It's been gathering dust. You're not using it anymore. And you take that and put it on Craigslist, or I don't know, however people sell stuff online nowadays. Okay. And that's how you can get this extra money that you need in these difficult times. Okay. So that's going to wrap it up. I just want to come over to the chat and see if I missed anything. Oh, Cherie, your car broke down again. And all right. Yes, please check out Stacy Marr's website. She's doing some amazing healing. And oh, Russ, I want to say hello to you. Nice to see you in the chat. And I was admonished last Friday night when I had Elisa on for not plugging her. Please visit Elisa's website or email her at freetheplanet@yahoo.com. Yeah, Elisa, that is pretty cool. So, and I don't know about you, but I love the symmetry of my birthday, 10/20. I don't know why, I just always, or as we do it in Asia, 2010. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I want to tell all of you how much I appreciate you. This is something that came to me the other day. You guys have made me choking up. You guys have made me a better person. Um, like so many of us do, I can be hard on myself for not being always as good as I should be. And you guys enable me to see the good in myself that otherwise I don't see. So thank you. Thank you guys. All right. So I'm going to take a break, and I've got a little bit of work to do this week. I have an email, 3 questions I need to answer. And if I get any requests for readings this week, I think I might just put you off until next week. I hope you understand. I'm going to take my own advice, and I'm going to disconnect this week and recharge my batteries. Unless something happens in the news that draws me back in and I got to make a video on it, and I'll do that. All right, so let me come over to my studio and find this and end this. And, I really do feel the love from you guys. Just want you to know that. When I started a YouTube channel, I was afraid that I was going to get, the trolls and the hatred, kind of like what I got this morning. But you know that my channel has a 99% like rating to dislikes. That's amazing. And I owe it all to you, my viewers. So good night, everybody. Good night, Elisa, Stacy, Cherie, Russ, State of Bliss. I know your real name, but I can't think of it right now. Thanks, everybody, and exciting times. I'm going to go try to catch up on everything that happened in the news last night while I slept. And isn't it cool that I said that a couple of weeks ago? I'm not sure which reading I did it in, but I did it live on YouTube, or I put it on YouTube, that the B-man, Biden, was gonna drop out, and there were gonna be three women vying for his position. Now, as I understand it, it's who did Cherie tell me it was? Uh, Let me see. Cherie told me it was Whitmer, Big Mike, and Kamala. I said three women, right? And there they are. That's pretty cool. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And I'll see you. Uh, I'll see you when I see you. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you.